Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is your girl, MamiSoTrue. If you're new here, you are welcome to hit the subscription button. Join the community of thrivers. We don't just survive this narcissistic abuse. We learn how to thrive, take our power back, take our life back, move forward. Whatever that looks like for you, it's definitely possible. If you're one of those people who don't see it, you don't feel it, you don't believe in it, maybe you need support. If you need life coaching, I'm a certified life coach. Check out the description box below for all details, how to book those sessions, how to reach me, follow me on other platforms, maybe send me an email, let me know how you're doing out there. Don't forget to like the video. Hit that like button, guys. If you are interested in joining this community, hit that join button right down there as well. And lastly, share your thoughts by dropping a comment below in the comment section. Hey, if you've dealt with a narcissist, whether it's been a parent, family, or some type of fake love relationship, this was a manipulationship, no matter what the dynamic, you know what it's like to go through spiritual warfare and psychological warfare. We just gonna put it out there, plain and simple. You know what it's like to be attacked, mind, body, and soul. You've witnessed and you've survived, hopefully, what it's like going through the cycle of abuse with a narcissist. Narcissistic abuse is crazy making abuse. So everything you went through with this person, these people, it left you feeling crazy. While you were in the manipulationship, you felt crazy. But who you were while you were in it, during the manipulationship, is very different from who you're going to become and who you've become now that the gig is up. Now that they've discarded, or now that you've cut it off. Two different people. Matter of fact, it's so different that your abusers are shaken by what they're witnessing with you. The person who you were when you were in that dynamic, when you were in that cycle of abuse, was a blind person. You were blind to what was really in front of you. It was really hard to see it, even though you felt it. It was really hard to fight through it because they were always fighting you. They were always against you. Maybe this was family and all your siblings were against you. Your entire family has been against you, especially if you finally walked away. Some narcissist somewhere is looking at you as if something's wrong with you. You've caused a major betrayal. You are doing too much. You are way too sensitive. Matter of fact, you're crazy. You're insane. You should be on medication. Because the version of you that they now have as a result of what they've done, they can't bear. They can't bear. They can't understand this you. See, a lot of what they see when you survive the narcissist, they think it's strength. When a lot of us true survivors, we can tell you, no, it's not really strength, because sometimes we don't feel so strong. It's wisdom. It's our awakening. Who we've become now is an awoken being. We now see things that we cannot unsee. We now see things that we couldn't see before. We're awoken now. We now understand things we didn't understand before. What is healing for a thriver? Healing is awakening. Because narcissistic abuse is traumatizing. Trauma sits in our bodies. Trauma doesn't typically go anywhere. Trauma is What has happened to you because of what happened to you? Trauma is, what did the abuse make you do, make you feel? How has it affected you? How has it affected your thinking, how you do things, how you are with people, how you look at yourself? That's the trauma. Trauma is what you're seeing in your everyday life because of what you went through for the last 10 years or for your whole life. The trauma is your issues with sleep. How you're not sleeping or you're oversleeping. The trauma is showing up in how much anxiety you're experiencing. The symptoms of the depression that you have. The trauma shows up in how weak you feel sometimes, especially when a trigger triggers. And you're forced to be reminded of what you thought was the past, what you thought you walked away from. The trauma is every reminder of what you escaped, what you endured, what you survived. The trauma is those headaches. The trauma is those health issues you now have. The trauma is your inability to feel like you can heal because of how discombobulated you feel, mind, body, and soul. Because the narcissist did their work on you. They took their time to make sure that you would feel broken. This is why that new version of you is quite scary. It's a problem that you are no longer this emotional punching bag. You've chosen yourself. You're choosing yourself. The new you is allowing yourself to be angry, be sad. You're allowing yourself to feel whatever you feel. And that's scary for them. Because once upon a time, the old you suppressed feelings. You pushed things under the rug. You did what you were conditioned to do, which was avoid them being the problem and continue to focus on you. This is crazy making abuse. And the last thing that's supposed to happen is for you to embrace the crazy that it has made you. The game is over. Because you are finally being the human that you were created to be. The new you is the version of you that no longer cares. You're not putting on a show. You don't care what other people are saying, what they think of you. You're living your life. Flaws and all, you're accepting them all. You're working on yourself. You're growing. You're evolving. You're evolving. Who you were with the narcissist is somebody who was constantly under pressure, somebody who was always being monitored, watched, and competed with. They sat on your blessings. They distracted you from your purpose. They brought nothing but confusion and chaos. They made you feel the need to seek validation. They made you feel the need to explain things you had no business explaining. They made you feel the need to feel obligated, show up for them until you were burnt out. Who you are now is the person who is cautious about over-giving, over-explaining, overextending yourself. Who you are now is somebody who understands the power of your emotions. You don't regret walking away. You don't regret cutting them off. You don't regret finally saying no in ways that they never imagined for you to say or do. Because now you're probably showing them no. The version of you you've become was unexpected. Who you were in that narcissistic manipulationship was somebody who was drowning in lies. Somebody who was caught up in the narcissist show, their narrative. You were just some bystander, just an extra. You were just helping them keep their mask tucked because of all that you had to give, all that you provided, all that you already had and established. You made it easy for them. And now the person you've become, you've learned how to starve them. You've gone silent. You've packed up. You changed the locks. You are back on your routine. You've taken yourself and you've gone into a sacred hideout. You're protecting your space and your peace. Your guards are high. You're on danger alert. This was necessary because we didn't understand how vital it was to pay attention to danger, because danger is around us. Narcissists are around. We needed to be able to pull our radars out. Who you've become now is the person who detects it all. You see right through all the narcissistic baloney in this world. You see it through the systems. You see it in all different aspects of life. You see it in the different cultures. You see it in the lives of those in your world, your friends. You see the narcissistic relationships that they've been entrapped in their whole life. This crazy making abuse somehow gave you a PhD in it. You can damn near coach somebody. You can write a book about what you survived. And this is why they are doomed. You are no longer who you used to be. It is no longer that type of a party. It is no longer that story. You snatched the pen that was rightfully yours. No matter if it's easy or if it's hard, you're taking your power back. You are taking back the things that belong to you. Some of you are doing it by force. The person you were when you were in that manipulation ship, you probably weren't focused. You probably weren't praying like you should be or used to be. You probably weren't in that word like you should be or used to be. And now who you are, you a prayer warrior. You're a spiritual warrior. It's showing. Your children see it. The person you're becoming is mighty. People are noticing it. Even when you don't feel your best, you're the better version of yourself now because you're no longer in that cage. You're no longer in that prison. You're not their emotional slave or their punching bag anymore. You're not blind to their tactics. You're not falling for the gaslighting. You're not easy to be pulled in to their narcissistic web of deceit, dysfunction, stank. You have embodied a warrior mindset, spiritually and in the physical. You're protecting yourself like never before. You're seeing your angels like never before. You're hearing God clearer. You're doing what you can to pour back into yourself. Who you are now is the person who is focused on replenishing, putting it back, restocking. It's time to re-up. Your mind is somewhere different now. What you're not thinking about is how to make it work, how to fix it, how to bring you guys back together. No, what you're doing is you're focusing on your future. You're becoming more determined than ever before to rebuild and maybe establish a fulfilling life. Who you were then was somebody who cared a lot. You cared a lot about things that wasn't even your problem. You cared a lot about stuff you shouldn't have been caring about. Who you are now is somebody who's unbothered. You care about you. You care about your spiritual life. You care about your awakening. You care about your physical well-being. When you were with them, you weren't taking care of yourself that well. The person you're becoming is the person who now feels bad when they're not taking care of themselves, or when they're not being taken care of properly. You're no longer tolerating low life and low vibrational BS. The person you've become is the person now confident, wholeheartedly understanding that they are the SHIT, and you probably always been. It's time to embrace it. Not be cocky and egotistical with it, but be proud of it. And let yourself heal. Unapologetically heal out loud. Because maybe the person you were before, you were quiet, too quiet. They hushed your voice. They had you silenced with their abuse. And now the tables have turned. You've become a different person. And you're doing well by yourself. You're doing it without them, even though they said you couldn't. You're proving things to yourself. Since they left from your life, look at your life. You breathe different, you think different, you walk different. You actually sleep peacefully. Let me hear your thoughts below. Drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're new here. All details is in the description box on how to reach me. Until next time, beautiful people, keep thriving. Bye, guys.